Nugent Hopkins scores!
When former Red Deer Rebel Ryan Nugent Hopkins was dominating the WHL, a young Edmonton Oil Kings prospect went head-to-head with the current Edmonton Oiler in Game 4 of their WHL first-round series. It was an initiation to the WHL Curtis Lazar will never forget.
It was amazing, and just being a kid, play up, 15 years, you're young coming to the league, but then to play against a team like Red Deer, they're high power, they're Ryan Nugent Hopkins, was the spotlight on their team, but just to get in there and to be welcome to the Western Hockey League is a treat.
We just kind of say, this kid's got to play, he's the future of our hockey club and our organization, and he scored the one goal for us there in Game 4, and you can just see that he's got a great knack, he's got great leadership skills, and you knew that from that point forward that he was going to be an important part for our hockey club.
Lazar, the second overall pick by the Oil Kings in the 2010 WHL Bantam Draft, had a breakout the following spring in the 2012 playoffs. The Vernon BC product tied for the team lead in points with 19 and helped Edmonton to a WHL crown.
What a play! Lazar finishes it.
I guess my coming out party was the playoffs there, but just to feel like you're doing something, helping out the team, it was great for myself.
Well, for any young player to win a championship at the age 16 really just exemplifies the character of that player and what he can bring to a hockey club, the leadership skills that he has. He was one of the main cogs of our team last year going in the playoffs and going into the finals.
But the pressure to perform in his draft year after a drop in his draft ranking had an early effect on Lazar this season.
I really let it get to me, and that I got off to a slow start. I went a month without scoring and all that, and for me, I wasn't myself.
But some advice from his head coach turned everything around, and Lazar found his scoring touch again, en route to a 38-goal campaign.
There it is, long time coming for Lazar.
I just told him that, don't worry about the rankings, focus on the way you play. I said, when it comes to the draft, there's going to be an NHL team there that likes the way you play. And from what I'm understanding, there's 30 teams out there that like the way they play, just where they want you and where they see you fitting. So he really kind of matured at that point in time, and really from once he kind of just forgot about the rankings, his play really, took another step in the right direction.
He scored!
Come December, I sort of, woke up in the morning, looked in the mirror and said, this is where I'm going to start my season. I'm going to forget about everyone's opinions and the rankings and all that, and just play my game and help the Oil Kings win.
Chance for Lazar, scores!
And now, Lazar has moved up those draft rankings to 20th by NHL Central Scouting. For Curtis, it doesn't matter what jersey he puts on in June.
There have been many sleepless nights where I pictured putting on that jersey of any of the 30 teams, and I'm anxious to get that day.